to ErgoFit. Happy you can join me for a quick 10-minute stretch break. Just a reminder, a few things on the schedule for the month of March. We have Healthy Eats, 4-week challenge, Nutrition Simplified is still going on. This Friday is Cooking 101. And then our cooking demo, it was today, Wednesday. Yes. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So we are going to do a little bit of shoulders and neck, but we're also going to do some hips because we know that our hips are kind of like our foundation for the low back, just like our shoulders are the foundation for our head and neck. So when we are feeling low back stiffness, oftentimes it has to deal with our hips and our legs being a little tight, a little off balance. So we're going to work through hips and shoulders today. So let's go ahead and start with a nice big wide stance. Hands come onto our hips. We're going to bend our knees just slightly. And then I want you to take a big inhale up overhead. Grab your right wrist. And then exhale, lean over the body. We should feel a long side body stretch here through the right side. We'll come back into center and we're going to release those hands. Same thing, bend, soften through the knees. Big sweeping inhale up overhead. Grab a hold of the left wrist now and exhale over to the right side. And we should be feeling left side opening up. Good, and back into center and release those hands. Bend, soften the knees. Inhale up overhead. And this time we're going to exhale, bring both hands behind the body, interlace those fingers, and just gently roll the shoulders back. Lift your chin and chest. Deep breath here. All right, and then we're going to release. So from here, with this wide stance, we're going to do some swimming circles to the back. We're going to kind of start with slow movement. So starting with just a shoulder roll and a shoulder roll. Okay, so lifting up the right shoulder, rolling it back and down, lifting left shoulder, back and down. And I want you to feel the joint and the bones within the joint sliding and gliding. We want to kind of move slow and imagine that easy slide and glide through the shoulder. Very good. And then we're going to take it up. So we're going to take that elbow, slide and glide, slide and glide. Same thing. Slide and glide. We're pressing the elbow back. So our focus here is actually on rolling shoulders back. And we're doing that intentionally because we have 10 minutes and we are counterbalancing a lot of our daily functions. So most of our work, we are reaching hands forward. And so we're taking some time to reach hands back. All right, we're going to take this a little bit wider. Make sure you bend, soften the knees, activate through the core. Big sweeping right arm back, left arm back. And again, we want to feel the slide and glide through the shoulder. If it feels any different to you, then go back to that elbow or go back to just those shoulders. I really like this progressive movement because sometimes those shoulders, just depending on what I have been doing for the week, do not want to move very easily. They don't want to slide and glide. So we can go easy as we make space in those shoulders. All right, let's come back into center. Take both hands, slide them back behind you, and just grab a hold of the hands. We don't need to pull or anything here. With those hands back behind you, roll the shoulders back and down, and imagine anchoring your shoulder blades down your spine. We're going to take chin, bring it into chest. Hold here. Keep pressing those shoulders back and down the spine. We want to feel a release through the upper traps and the back of the neck and head. Roll it over to the right, hold. Deep breath here. Back to center with the chin. Reset the posture, so shoulders back and down if they have moved at all. And roll to the right. Hold. Breathe deep. All right, from here, we're going to add slow movement to the right and left. And make sure that as you're moving, we're taking deep breath. That slow, easy breath signals to the muscles to relax and to loosen up. Sometimes when we start moving those muscles, they naturally want to tighten on us. So the breath is very helpful to sending those signals. Everything's okay. We can relax here. All right, let's bring the chin back into chest. Lift that spine back up. Release your hands. We're going to noodle out the arms, finding those gentle circles, letting those arms relax around the body. We're going to bring some focus and attention, like I said at the beginning, to the lower part of our bodies today. Typically, we spend quite a bit of time in ErgoFit for upper body, but we're going to spend a little bit for lower body here. What I'd like for you to do in that wide stance, we're just going to turn our feet over to the right, and we're going to place our hands onto our hips. Take a big exhale and fold about halfway, or just go until you start feeling a stretch. Both legs are going to stay straight here. Pull the belly button in and up. And then we're going to roll that spine back up, keeping that narrow stance, toes facing forward. Bend the right knee, hold here. We're going to stretch through the calf, but I want you to actually activate the glute and imagine pressing this left hip forward. If you want to add an arm to this, it always takes that stretch up and intensifies it. Very good. Release that hand, bring it onto your hip. We're just going to bend the back knee slightly so that stretch comes into the calf and the Achilles. The heel still presses back and down. It's just a bend through the knee. And then we'll straighten both knees, and then we're going to take this into a deep lunge. So the right knee will bend, the left knee will bend, the heel will lift as well. Interlace those fingers and press them forward. Tuck your chin to your chest. Belly button pulls in. We should be activating through. It's kind of an awkward little posture here. And hands come to the hips, and we'll roll it back up. We're going to switch sides now. Both hands onto the hips, hinging forward. Hold here. So through the hamstrings, we are stretching. Belly button pulls in and up. Good. Shoulders stack back right up over those hips. We'll bend into the front knee. Back knee stays nice and straight. Activating through that right glute, pressing the hips forward here in that lunge. Take the right arm up if you want to intensify that stretch. Deep breath. And release that right hand back down. From here, we're going to bend the back knee. So we're taking that stretch into the Achilles, the sole of the feet as well, the calf. Deep breath. Very good. And then go ahead and lift back up, straighten both legs. We're going to find that curl with a lunge. So right knee bends, left knee bends, and that heel lifts off the floor. Hips sink low. So it's like a very narrow lunge. Interlace those fingers. Hands press forward, chin to chest. Curl through the spine. And we're really focusing on activating right glute and opening up through right hip flexors, front side of the body. All right, hands come to the hips. We'll come back up into that wide stance. Bend, soften your knees, and circle it out. Let those arms circle around the body. Take a minute and just notice anything in the lower body, maybe that you were able to reset here posture-wise. We'll come back into center. And we'll finish out with those 3 centering breaths. And I want you to focus on the exhale, letting all stress and tension go. Inhale up. Deep, long exhale. Good. Let's do that again. Inhale up. Long exhale. One more time. Big inhale, reaching up. And full exhale out and down. Awesome. Thanks so much for joining me. Happy to see you all. Be sure to keep taking those breaks. Let me know if you have questions.
Hi, thanks.
Bye, Bruce.